So I'm just in the process of making some changes, some cosmetic changes to my BMW X5, and I've installed an Android system in there, which is absolutely fantastic. And now what I've done is I've actually done some carbon wrapping, which I'm just installing now. But what I wanted to show you was how to install the vent systems now, this or how to take them out. So the one that I had difficulty with was this one here, the rear one. And the ones in the front, you can easily just get, you know, your tools, your plastic tools, and just pop them out. It's not a problem. But the rear one, you can't do it, and I couldn't find anywhere on YouTube where it showed you how to actually do it. So just so you can see, the reason why it's incredibly difficult is because the whole vent system is actually connected in behind this area, and it's actually screwed in over here, and there's two sort of brackets on either side. You can see the other bracket here. It's actually all part of the system. So in order to access it and get it out, you actually have to undo those screws first on either side, and in order to do that, you've actually got to pull out the main unit that's here, the cover. You've got to slide that out to actually access it and get into it. So that's something that you have to do before you can actually get into this one here. Now this here on my model is actually broken, so I'm going to have to fix this as well. I'll have to order a part for that. But yeah, that's one way that you can get into this system here. If you try to pop it out, you're just going to break it. So that's one thing that I learned. The other thing I learned as well is obviously, so I've carbon wrapped everything else. So there's little wee things here. So you can see the lugs on the back of them. Really easy. These ones here, really easy just to pull out. So this one's located on the behind the driver's wheel, should I say. And then this one here is where the key goes. And also this one, again, really simple. You just pull out the lugs. So you can basically just grab it with your hands on this side and just lever it out or pull it out. So that was actually relatively easy. But these vents here on either side, you actually have to remove the silver trim. So this little silver trim that I'm talking about, you have to remove that from there, and when you remove that, you'll uncover a screw, which is here, and that's where you've obviously, once you take that screw out, then the rest of this will actually come out, you know, quite easily. So just a few things there. Last lesson was this whole setup here. So I've wrapped everything in blue. Now I would have gone outside, but it's actually starting to rain now, so I don't want to get wet. But I'm just going to climb over here. So when you take these panels out, you start from the bottom and you take the bottom panel out, and then there's a middle panel, which is this one here. And this middle panel you then take out, and then you take out the last one. So I took this out, and then when I put it back together, I thought, well, naturally you'd just do it reverse. But no, you don't reverse it to install it. You actually have to install this one first, okay? And the reason why is because when you click this in, it's impossible to get this in here. Trying to lever this back underneath this unit. And of course, before you put this in, you actually have to replace the screws for the glove box, center glove box. So there's a whole lot of stuff that you learn when you take these things apart, and the amount of times you take it apart and then you go, oh geez, okay, I've got to do this now and I've got to do that now. So what I've learned is that you got to put this here. Sorry, you have to, I'm going to have to remove this because I've learned that. So I'm going to have to remove these again, and I'm going to have to carefully drop this down, screw it in place, okay, wherever the screws go. I can't quite see it there and there, which I've done that. Then I'll put in these things here, which just clip on. They just all clip on, so I'll clip that on, then I'll clip this on, and then I'll put the final ones on, which just slide down the bottom. But yeah, as I say, there's a whole process to it. I wrapped all this in carbon as well, which is really looking awesome. But that was actually really tricky to get back in place. But a guy on YouTube, I can't remember who it was, he posted it, had a little wee trick with a couple of credit cards, and it worked an absolute treat just to get it over that lip and lock it into place. So so yeah, other than that, the wrap is looking pretty amazing, and once I've done the whole car, she's going to be pretty awesome. Hope you enjoyed watching the video, and hope you learned something new. Talk soon. Bye.